Can you see Skittles? Skittles is sleeping on the sofa. Hi there, it's Myrtle here, Hungry Nuts. How are you doing? Just wetted my hair there. It was all sticking up. Just wetted my hair, it was all sticking up. Right, it's Thursday. What date is it? The 9th of November. Haven't heard from David all week, but I thought I'll go and give him a phone. So I phoned him, and he's hungover. He's in his bed sit. He's down in his bed sit, and he's absolutely hungover because he's been drinking. He says, I'll see you tomorrow. I went, yeah, right, whatever. I says, and then he went, has the dog been out? I went, of course, which he has. I took Skittles out this morning. I'm lisping a bit with the teeth. I took Skittles out this morning, took him for a walk. It was a nice morning, nice and sunny. I was up quite early. I was up at must have been about 5:45 in the morning. So I took him out about 6:30, and we were out for over an hour. Put his coat on him and that, because it was cold, but it was getting sunny. So what am I up to? Well, just hoovered up in that, as you know, I always hoover every day. It's just one of these things I do. How exciting, eh? Right, I went away and bought this, and it's from Farm Foods, and it's signature, Farm Foods signature. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. My eyesight's bad. Do you know what? I've not been drinking for about a week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks in fact, and I'm feeling good. Even my skin's a bit better, I've noticed. My skin was a bit spotty. Well, not spotty, but you know, red and blotchy, because I'd been drinking quite a bit with David there. And I was fed up with it. I said it in another video, I was fed up with it. So I've not been drinking for a couple of weeks, and I intend to stay off it. I'm saving myself money. I said I was going to be buying things, you know, and treating myself for a birthday gift and that. But yeah, I've got a wee bit extra money. I've not actually bought anything yet, because I didn't want to go away and just buy the first thing, you know. Oh, by the way, I want to say to Frankie, thanks for your comment about the PA speaker and everything. Remember I said I was going to buy one? Thanks for the offer. But I'm not really going to use it, I don't think. I'm really not going to use it. So I'll just go to waste, I think, really. It was just the way I was thinking yesterday. I was fed up with it. I saw something and I thought, oh, that'll be good. But to be honest with you, I thought about it. I want to use it. I'll use my karaoke mic. You know, my cheap karaoke mic in the house, and stream karaoke videos off YouTube to my TV. That's what I do usually. And apart from that, I've got a good sound system in my house. I've got good speakers. They're vintage speakers, and they're JVC freeway ones. SPE71 JVCs are really bassy. And I took the small speakers, the sharp speakers off a wee micro hi-fi that David got us a couple of years. He treated us. He's always treated me to things. He's good that way. Treated us to a sharp Bluetooth. So I put the big speakers on it. I got them second hand off Marketplace. A guy came up with them. I think it was about 2 years ago, just after I got the micro system. But they're fantastic. He says they're really old. He says they're from the 1970s, but they're in perfect condition. But they're a great sound. They're 60 watt as well. 60 watt speakers. I don't hear them. I do actually put them loud at times, mind you. And then I also went away and got custom speakers. They work with a 1/4 inch jack. I've never actually tested them yet, because I've not got anything with a 1/4 inch jack, like an amplifier, to test them. See them down there? I just put them at the side of the TV. They're sitting there. Custom speakers, got 2 of them from Cash Converters. I'm always buying speakers and things, but I never ever use them. So I've got 2 at the side of my TV, custom, which are a good make, American. And they're old. I think they're from maybe the 1960s or early 70s. But, and they're 60 watt as well. So the JVC are 60 watt. You know what I mean? The freeway ones, and the custom ones are 60 watt, but I've not tested the custom ones yet. Right, I'm gibbering. Right, I was getting back to this thing that I bought, Farm Foods signature hand-rolled pork loin joint. It was, I think it was only $4.99. It says it serves 8 people, but be awfully small portions. I like a big portion, you know, I like a big mouthful. And extra large, it says. Extra large. You know what? I could tell you what extra large is. I've had extra large. Right. I'll tell you what's in it. It's pork loin with added water. It's 90% pork loin. It also contains water, salt, tapioca starch, thickeners, gur gum, xanthan gum, sage and lemon stuffing. I bought that. I wasn't too sure. I'm not that keen on sage. Lemon, yeah, sage and lemon stuffing and rub, so it's crispy. It'll be right cracking on the top. I've had them before, but I've not had the sage one. What else is in this? Sage and lemon stuffing rub, which is 6%, sugar, breadcrumbs, wheat flour, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, thiamine, salt, yeast, maltodextrin, maize starch, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, sage, lemon, onion, black pepper, antioxidant, citric acid, dried lemon peel, turmeric extract. For allergies, excuse me, for allergies, see in bold, that's wheat. It takes 2 hours 40 minutes, preheat the oven, place on a baking tray and cover this with foil, tin foil that is. Cook in the centre of the oven for 2 hours 25 minutes. Fan 180, I've got that on, or oven 200C, gas mark 6. After 2 hours 25 minutes, remove the foil and cook for a further 15 minutes. Allow to stand for 10 minutes. Drain off any excess liquid. That's fat, of course. A lot of fat in pork. Did I spit there? Hope not. Hope you never seen it on camera. Drain off any excess liquid and remove butchery bands, because it's got butchery bands on it to keep the meat in place before carving. It's not been on very long. I'm going to put this down here, a bit awkward with the computer. It's been on about an hour. It needs another hour and 20 minutes or 25 minutes before I take it out and put it in for another 15 minutes. I'll take it out and show you anyway. I've got to keep an eye. I've got to keep an eye on the dog. I've got to keep an eye on the dog because whoever had him before, and I said to Dave that Skittles' front paws got a massive big red mark on his paw, and David says, "Oh, that's just like a birthmark." And I says to him, "No, that looks like a skin graft. It looks like a burn where he's put his paw on something." He had it before we got him. I thought, and I think to myself, maybe he's jumped up, you know what, maybe like something like that, and his paw's stuck to it, because it's really like, it looks really red. It looks sore. It's not sore on him now, of course, because he's been like that since we've had him. But it doesn't look like a birthmark, it looks like a burn mark. Right, I'll show you this. It's not cooked yet, but I'll just show you it. See that? It says it serves 8. If that serves 8, then the person that's buying that for 8 people's a bit skimpy. That'll do me and David. That we do eat a lot, we eat big portions. But anything that's left I'll do for sandwiches, you know. So that's that hand-rolled pork loin joint for Farm Foods with sage, lemon stuffing. You get them with different stuffing rubs, of course. So I've done that this morning. I've been organised because, as I said, David's not been up, and I'm after a drink, and I'm feeling better for it. I'm feeling really good for it. I'm going to want to have a coffee. Hold on a minute till I put this back in my oven. Hold on a minute. I'll get it back in the oven. But just wanted to show you that, what I'm doing. Right, that's that back in the oven. Show my oven there. That's that. David got me that oven a while back. It was a second-hand one. It's making a noise. It's making a bit of a noise, the fan. It's because it's you've got to keep moving it. The vibration hits off my worktops. It's a good oven though, it's a bare one. It's a good one. It's a twin oven. So I got that, David got me that second hand. So that was good. Right, what else am I doing? I'm gibbering. I've got my Drew and Co on multi-cooker. Drew and Co multi-cooker. And I've got potatoes in it. I'm boiling potatoes. Yes, boiling potatoes. What I came up boil potatoes like they're potatoes getting boiled in water with salt. So that's on. I've made quite a lot. I had bought a massive big bag of potatoes and they were sitting out in the hall. I put them in the hall in a big container. The bag must have been about a 3 foot bag from Lidl's, and we got them cheap, and David says, "Oh, we'll use them." And it says, "Well, make sure you do." Well, he hasn't been up, and then he's drinking when he's up here a lot, and he's no eating. And there's no way I'm going to cook meals for him if he's not going to eat. So I thought to myself today, the potatoes are just going to go to waste. So I had been using them for baked potatoes for myself, you know. I thought I'll put a lot on, so I peeled a lot this morning, you know, at the sink here, while the pork was getting done in the oven, well, it's getting done. And I thought I'll boil them, I'll strain them. I'm not sure if I could freeze them. I think I could freeze them. I'll make half of them into mashed potato and put them in the top of the fridge, and I'll freeze the rest, and then if I need potatoes I'll put them in a bag, of course, and put them in the freezer once they're cool. And then if I need them, what I'll do is I'll put them into a tray. I've got a couple of trays here. Look at the mess at the back of my kitchen. I've never used these. I've got two brand new ones. Haven't used them. Got my pictures of Staffy dogs, you know. Pictures of Staffy dogs now. A washing machine down there. So yeah, I'm gibbering. I'll make mashed potatoes with half of them, boiled ones, and I'll freeze the other boiled ones, and I'll put them in one of the trays, and I'll put on it garlic and Italian herbs and olive oil, and I'll cook them in the oven. And then I could just make like crushed potatoes, you know, make them crispy and crush them up because they're already been boiled. And I think that'll work out alright. I'll freeze them anyway, and then I'll just put them in the tray with oil on them, and when I need to use them, that is. Right, I'm gibbering. I think it's because I'm after drink. I'm hyper. I've been out with the dog this morning, Skittles, and I feel really good. And I never took him out yesterday because I was tired yesterday. And as I say, I'm going to be to have my coffee. Just an instant coffee. I need to get some coffee pods from the machines. I've got my Dolce Gusto and Tassimo, as well as a normal coffee machine. I went away and got tons of coffee beans from Lidl. It must have been about a month ago. And it was a great big bag. They were only £8. So I've got a container of them here. What else? I ground it some and put them in an empty coffee jar. I ground it some with a grinder. I've got a coffee grinder there. See it? As well as my milk frother. So I bought loads of coffee beans. I've got more here. Look. More coffee beans. And more. So I'm going to have to start using them. I'll have to start using them. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a tiramisu for Sunday, and I'll use coffee, kind of like I'll use the coffee beans for the soaking the sponge for a tiramisu, so I'll do that on Sunday. And yeah, that's about it. It's just a chat. I'm going to get my coffee. My water's boiled. And it would be a good idea though if I've got other coffee beans, it would be a good idea if I put some instant coffee in my mug. I've got a cup of hot water there with a wee bit of milk in it. Dafty. Right, I'll get going. It's Hungry Nuts here with a Z, of course. Yeah, have a super Thursday. I'll get back to you on another video soon. Once again, Frankie, thanks for that offer, but I didn't think I'll use it. I didn't want to talk it off you. I just didn't want to talk it off you because I'll probably not use it, and then somebody else will get the benefit of it if you do want to give it to somebody. But keep it for yourself, because you're a good singer. Keep it for yourself, you'll use it. But thanks anyway. I'll get going just now. Yeah, that's about it. What else is there to say? I'm trying to think. Am I? Oh, I was going to get my hair cut, but I've combed it down and I think it looks a lot tidier. It does, eh? I look more normal, not. I do think my hair looks better like that. I do. Right, I'll get going just now. My next door neighbour's off work. I think he works. He goes away in the morning, but he's there again. He's chopping again. He chops a lot. I don't know why. He's out chopping. Must be doing work to the house, but he's always chopping at the time he's in. But I'll just shove my headphones on, as I said, and watch TV. Right, I'll get going. I'm going away. I've said that. Thank you again for looking at the Hungry Nuts channel. It's bye for me. Skittles has got his blanket. Say goodbye, Skittles. Goodbye, everyone. And can you join the Hungry Nuts channel, please? Or subscribe, because it would make my owner very happy. And he wouldn't be miserable with me. I'm tired. I need a sleep. Yeah, what's he like? He's always chatting about my dog, is he? Right, bye. Thank you. I'm daft, crazy, mad boy, Hungry Nuts, organised, trying to be organised. Take care. Thank you once again, Frankie. Cheerio. I've went on too long. This is a 16-minute video. 16 minutes and 15 seconds. Bye.